Healthy relationships, thought of the day. This should be a doozy. If you walk in unforgiveness, nothing, no one will satisfy you. I witness, we as a people, society, some of us that walk in unforgiveness, we're not satisfied by anything because nobody, no person, no place, no things can meet our expectation. Nothing is good enough. If things don't go our way, the way that we prescribed in our mind, then we reject those things. There are times when you're having a conversation with somebody, whether on a personal level, whether it's on a professional level, and the expectations are clearly defined, clearly set, so clear to be able to see those expectations. There's no room for anything to be misunderstood. But when it doesn't go my way, if I walk in unforgiveness, I can't be satisfied. So even the communication and the miscommunication amongst one another can be connected to walking in unforgiveness, because no matter what you say to me, I won't be satisfied. I was in a conversation with one of my students today, and her and I was like going back and forth because she did something that was unacceptable. All right, it wasn't anything bad. She basically cursed, and I said, "Whoa, you don't need to be using that type of language." And I knew exactly what I saw. And then she said to me, "Well, that wasn't me," and basically, don't be falsely accusing me of what I did because I didn't do it. And I said, well, I know what I saw, and that's what it was. It wasn't anything malicious. I just corrected her. And because I corrected her, and it was in a nice manner, she couldn't receive the correction because she took it as it being a accusation. And usually if a person is accused and they feel as though it's not them, if they've been hurt, if they suffer from rejection, they'll immediately blast back quickly and aggressively. So as her and I went back and forth, she made one statement that stood out to me. She said, well, when you say that to me, it makes me mad. I said, no, I don't make you mad. You make the decision to become angry. So as we go into conversation of me being a mentor, being a teacher, being a mature person, I just put a halt on it because there's no way possible that we can go back and forth, because what it says is that neither one of us are receiving what each other has to say, and if we're not receiving, we're rejecting. And when it comes down to it, we as adults, professionals, we should be able to receive. Some people like to use the word, I'm gonna be the bigger person. I believe that statement at times, the expression of it, is connected to pride, because in the Bible it clearly states, less of me, more of God. Less of me. That means less of me. I get smaller. So I would say to you, be the smaller person, not the bigger person, because sometimes when we use that statement, the bigger person is connected to pride. Be the smaller person. Less of you, more of him. Less of me, more of him equates to us having healthy relationships. If we're walking in unforgiveness, we cannot be satisfied, because nothing that the other person is going to say to us is going to settle, because we take it as accusation and we quickly disperse it back, and they disperse it back, and we find ourselves going back and forth. And that's why sometimes we find ourselves emotionally tired. Got it? Good. No more PMS for us. No more program mindset. We unwinding the program, and we going into a PMA, a positive mental attitude, because we can receive from one another and we can give to one another with the intent of forming healthy relationships with each other. Mr. Cage, peace. Talk with you soon. Sooner than later.